Hi there, today we're going to be talking about what RAM is. So RAM stands for Random Access Memory. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that it's memory that you can access any point in it, at any point, without needing to do it sequentially. So let's say you had a long line of items and you needed to get to the sixth item down the list. So if it was non-random access memory, you'd have to read all the previous ones before you could get to the one you wanted. Whereas with random access memory, it means you can pick any point, so you could pick that one and ignore all the others. Now, the point of random access memory is that it stores stuff that's being read and written very quickly, so that you don't have to wait for things to load. So when you click on, say, Internet Explorer, if you ever do that, or Google Chrome or whatever, instead of it taking forever and ever and ever to load, let's say you've just closed it down, you've reopened it, it'll be in the RAM, so it'll just open up again very quickly. Whereas if it's not, it'll take forever. So with the invention of modern solid-state hard drives, that's reduced quite a lot, because solid-state hard drives are basically slower versions of RAM that don't need electricity all the time. But RAM, again, offers the better benefits of being much faster than SSDs. So a lot of people wonder why RAM is so expensive. Well, the reason RAM is so expensive is because of the fact that it's so quick. Very, very quick storage requires a lot of highly very high-end technology, and unfortunately it means it's expensive, but it also means your computer's nice and quick. So in this picture here, there's three images. There's the big one, which shows a whole bunch of sticks of RAM, and technically you could say they're RAMs because there's actually lots of RAM on there. It's not just one RAM, which would be the thing on the bottom left, although there's two there. Those are what you would call RAM, and the things in the big image you'd call RAM sticks. They've got lots of RAM on them. And then in the bottom right, you've got some very old-fashioned RAM on an old board, but there's also lots of it. So the difference between RAM and something else is it's what's called volatile memory, which means that if it's got no electricity, everything in it is lost. It needs electricity to constantly refresh itself, and that's because RAM is constantly cycling. It's got a frequency because it's actually refreshing its storage to keep it alive, whereas in a hard drive or a solid state drive, once the thing's stored, it just stays there. And unfortunately it means it's a little bit slower because of just the way it's been designed. So that's RAM in a nutshell. It's memory that you can access very quickly at any point, and if electricity is lost, if it loses its power, it loses what's stored. It's also very expensive, which means you don't get very much of it for as much money as, say, a hard drive. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.